Things change. People change. Get used to it. I've wanted to be famous my whole life. Ever since I came out of the womb, the first thing the doctor said to me was, that is gonna be one famous baby. So I did. I became famous. I didn't become a famous baby. I became famous. 200,000 subscribers. You're looking at it, all right? And as far as I know, I'm the most subscribed creator on YouTube. And knowing I'm the most subscribed on all of YouTube feels incredible. Or it did. You see, ever since I started making commentary videos, I've been constantly getting compared to this guy named Jarvis Johnson. Don't know who he is, never heard of him, or so I say.
Everyone is mad at Instagram right now.
Everyone is mad at Instagram. Everyone is mad at Instagram.
Everyone is
mad
at Instagram right now.
And
for good reason.
And for good reason. Everyone's saying that we sound the same, that we look the same, that I'm the twink version of him, that our first and last names have the same first letter, except in my case it is an alliteration because S and H together make the sh sound. Jarvis Johnson, Saji Sharma, just doesn't flow. Which, okay, sure, say all those things, that's fine. So obviously I had to find out who this person was. Cool. And after an extensive amount of research, I found his YouTube channel. And guess what? Jarvis Johnson has more subscribers than Saji Sharma. I thought I was the most famous person in all of YouTube land. And here this person comes out of nowhere, takes the key to my castle, the crown off of my head, the frog out of my mouth. I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, on the bright side, I'm still the second most subscribed on YouTube, but I still couldn't help but think that, just maybe, if there was no H in my name, I would be just as famous as alliteratingly annoying Jarvis Johnson over here. But no. My parents had to set me up for failure. Saji Sharma. Saji Sharma. Flows so much better. Anyway, I know there must be more to this deficit than fate itself. Something I'm fundamentally doing incorrectly. Some key ingredient that I'm missing that could be detrimental to my success as a famous person, specifically the most famous person. But I think I found the answer. I was on my daily 6-hour Instagram reel doom scroll because I'm too good for TikTok when I saw this video.
Every single artist, creative, and influencer who actually makes it and actually becomes famous is that they know how to make people fall in love with them instantly. They make you want to either be them, date them, or be their best friend. And they can do this in a snap because these people have the it factor, or what I call celebrity energy.
See, that's what I was missing. The it factor. Celebrity energy. That's what I need. I need it to reek off of my body. I need people to smell me within a 10-foot radius and collapse on their knees because my aura is just too strong. I need to hear more. But I want to max out the potential that I have here. So I thought, why not get help from the most famous person on YouTube, Jarvis Johnson? Damn it flows so well. So I contacted Jarvis through the only way I knew how. Through an AI chat box. Hi. Do you know Saji Sharma?
I have heard of him. Why do you ask?
He is more famous than you.
Haha, that could be said to literally anybody.
What?
What do you mean, what? You said he is more famous than you, as if that is a particularly big achievement. You can say that about anyone. It's a totally redundant statement.
No, that's not true. Fame has real value, real world value. You would know that if you were really famous.
I'm a little bit confused. What's your goal here? To try and upset? Like, there's a ton of people who are more famous than all of us combined. What's your point?
A ton of people? No, there isn't. God, you're such a liar. Why am I?
I genuinely have no idea what you're on about. Why are you being a dick?
I'm being a dick? Fuck you, AI Jarvis Johnson. You don't know anything about fame. Then it got very weird very fast, so I just texted him. because I forgot that all famous people know each other. Gosh, I'm so silly and famous.
Hey, Saji, can you see me? Can you see
Yeah,
me?
I think we're on. I think I can hear you too. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe turn your camera on.
Okay, turning it on right now. All right. Hey, how's it going, Jarvis?
Hey, man.
How you doing?
Hey, what are the? We kind of rocking the same stuff.
Yeah, isn't that? Wait, no, you're right. I didn't even see it at first. Wait, look at that. We got a
Yeah,
black
no,
shirt,
I noticed.
the mustache.
Yeah,
oh,
the
the glasses
shirt.
are the same too.
The glasses.
Wow.
Yeah. What are the?
What are the odds? And the hoops.
How'd you? Yeah, man.
Wow.
Did you
that
like?
is-
Did I tell you what I was wearing beforehand or something? Like, what is this?
No, but if you did, that would explain a lot of things. But you didn't. So this is crazy coincidence.
Crazy coincidence.
Is there any chance you have on a gold chain?
I do happen to have like a gold chain with me. Why?
Well, there's this chain that I got from my mom when I was 10, and if you have it, I don't know. I was just
Well,
there's no way probably. But
I had this chain with me that I was gonna wear that my mom got me when I was 10.
are you serious? She got that for you when you were 10 too? That is so crazy,
Dude.
Wow.
This is
what are
doesn't feel like a coincidence.
what
Saji.
are you talking about? The odds are like high, but I don't think they're that high. Like I think like this could happen to anyone.
This could happen, but just one thing after the other, it just isn't adding up to me.
Well, I'm not very good at math, but it seems to me like we have energies, maybe, that might coincide with one another. See, what I'm getting at here is you, Jarvis, are extremely famous. You have a platform, you have a lot of reach. As far as I know, you are the most successful on the internet, I think.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, I am the most successful on the internet.
Right. And I'm right there next to you, super close behind. Not quite there, but
We've always seen you as just right behind me, but not quite there.
all right.
At the famous conventions I go to.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Where we
yeah,
discuss
fine,
the
I didn't
our
wanna put it that
rankings.
way. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay. So I thought that if I tried to replicate you, Jarvis, then maybe I might become closer to getting to your level of fame. And therefore, taking your spot at number one. And I don't want to, but I do think it'll happen.
See, I was with you for a second there when we were kind of helping you, rise through the ranks, but then you started talking about usurping my number one spot.
That's a big word.
And now
I don't know what it means.
Now I'm off taking my number one spot. I don't want to give it up.
Okay.
I can't give it up. It's my identity.
Okay. You're coming off extremely aggressive here.
That's
Jarvis?
some of us when you get famous, like me, you're going to come off aggressive sometimes, okay? That's
Right.
the famous confidence.
Yeah, right. But all I'm saying here is that if you want to be famous, you have to have a certain level of cool. There's a certain it factor you have to have, and I really thought you had it, but I don't think you do.
Where'd you learn such a thing?
That's a great question, Jarvis.
Who told you?
That is a great question. Allow me to introduce to you the topic of today's video.
Okay, I'm in. I'm still angry about your plans, but I'm always down to learn.
Okay, but before we get into that, I'd like to introduce the sponsor of today's video, HelloFresh. Hello. Fresh, I suck at lots of things. Well, I'm not bad at cooking. I'm actually somewhat of a chef myself. I'm bad at the stuff that leads up to cooking. It's work and planning and effort. If only I had a quick and easy way to get the ingredients I need to cook the food that I like. Well, say hello to HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. HelloFresh delivers fresh, quality produce from the farm to your door in less than a week. They sent me a few meals to try myself, and let me tell you, I did not just lie right there. I cooked their chicken chimichurri rice bowl, and let me tell you, not only was the produce fresh, but all the steps I had to take was doing the prep work and cooking the food on the stove. 'Twas easy, simple, and delicious. Foolproof, step-by-step recipes mean a joyful cooking experience and a stress-free summer. Plus, HelloFresh cuts back on time spent in the kitchen, with meals ready in about 30 minutes or less. So stop staring blankly at your fridge, trying to decide what you're gonna cook, and give HelloFresh a try. Click the link in the description or use my code and get 10 meals, plus free appetizers for life. And thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring today's video.
This is gonna piss a lot of artists off, but the difference between the artists who actually pop off and the ones who don't has nothing to do with your talent, also has nothing to do with your connections. Yes, of course, those things matter, but the one single trait that every single artist, creative, and influencer who actually makes it and actually becomes famous has is that they know how to make people fall in love with them instantly. They make you want to either be them, date them, or be their best friend. And they can do this in a snap. Because these people have the it factor, or what I call celebrity energy. Now, most people mistakenly think that the it factor is something you're either born with. You either have it or you don't. But the truth is, it's actually a skill that anyone can learn. Unfortunately, it's a skill that comes really naturally to narcissists and predators, which is why Hollywood has historically been such a dark place, and why being famous gets such a bad reputation. But the truth is, fame is just a resource of having people's attention. Celebrity energy in and of itself isn't actually bad, it just depends on the person using it, and I'm on a mission to help more good-hearted artists, creatives, and influencers learn how to tap into celebrity energy so that we can use our voices and make the world a better place.
So,
Right.
yes.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
Well, I'm just judging from this video. It seems like celebrity energy is a power that you can wield, not unlike firebending.
Yes.
Where you
except
you
it's
bend-
not necessarily something you're born with or you inherit, but you can gain that ability throughout life. Anyway.
Right, through extensive training,
Yes.
you can learn to harness the power of the celebrity. Because I've been walking into public places and snapping my fingers, and people are not falling in love with me instantly, and I
Yeah.
felt like something like there was a glitch or something.
Yeah, no,
in the
exactly.
Matrix.
It's so insane actually, because I found Whitney Euland about around 1 week ago, and there's a few practices I've been trying. And earlier today, actually, I went into the store and I was trying to use the rules that she had instilled upon me, per se. And I walk in and I buy food and I go up to the cashier, and instantly they fall on their knees. And they go, "Oh my gosh, you're so famous. You must be famous. Are you famous?" And I go, "That's so crazy because I am very famous, actually."
I didn't know you had it in you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying when like you hopped on the call, and I just didn't feel that energy. Like it didn't shake me. You know, I didn't fall to my knees.
Let me tell you, I have been trying. I've been trying to make
I know,
cashiers
probably.
fall to their knees for years. Now, I haven't heard of Whitney, nor did I fall to my knees when watching this video, but I assume that means that's because she's reduced her own celebrity energy so as not to intimidate the non-celebrity viewer.
That is a great take, Jarvis. Yes, what she's doing is a very selfless act.
Right.
Right? Because she could easily be very famous like that, but then she wouldn't be able to help other people because she could really just be a famous A-lister who's transformed herself into some sort of coarse-hucking grifter. Exactly, but she's
In
pure.
order, but
genuine.
actually, it's Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
So we've got to take these lessons not from Whitney Euland, who is perhaps not a celebrity, but from assuming it's coming from the lips of Tom Cruise.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because she's helped people at that level. She won't say who exactly.
She can't disclose her clients, of course.
She can't, obviously. But that's great that you mentioned that because we can get to know Whitney Euland just a tad bit better. She has like 3 websites, but this is her main.
Wait a second. Her website is howtobefamous.org. It's a .org. It has to be. It has to be real.
Credible. Very credible.
It's so credible.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I'm in. I'm in, Whitney. Tell me more.
So meet Whitney Euland, the celebrity coach. I'm on a mission to disrupt the entertainment space and redistribute power by reclaiming who gets to have a voice in Hollywood. That's some powerful stuff right there.
That is. She really wants to bring everyone together because the Hollywood elites were the only people wielding the celebrity.
Yes, but if we take it back.
Right, we want to take it back.
Yes, but by we, I mean just me and you, not anyone else.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, we want to wield it for our own nefarious means, but Whitney Euland is so selfless that she's willing to offer the secrets to anyone.
To anyone who buys.
Oh, who will buy? So it's really cheap, right? It's it could be an expensive course.
Three grand and some change, but
$3 grand and some change.
$3 grand and some change.
$3 grand and some change. So that's something that everyone could afford, really.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But if you think about it just a little bit, the course has to work because she says it does, right? So if you become famous, you can pay it back in like at the minimum 25 years.
I mean, I think if I become famous, if I become real famous, I'm paying this back instantaneously.
Yeah.
With interest.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait because I know I'm gonna get really famous and pay off more interest, and that is just gonna be like a crazy thing to show off in some way. You know?
Yeah, it's like tithing to a church.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It's like I want to just give to Whitney.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Okay.
So she always knew in her heart she was supposed to be famous. The reason she is not famous is because she was raised in a cult where her acting career was not exactly encouraged. Against the odds, she was accepted into a competitive theater program in NYC. Instead, she became the poster child for struggling actors. She did not get a job. It took her a very long time. And her agent concluded that she didn't have the it factor. That's when she decided to take things into her own hands.
And now she's famous, but she can't tell us about it.
She's like underground famous.
Underground.
Like you may have heard of her,
person's famous person.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
Getting it.
I think I'm learning.
You're learning. I became obsessed with the it factor, that celebrity energy that turns heads and draws people in. So we've heard a lot about this energy, but I kind of want to show you what it really is.
I need to know.
If you look at the most famous celebrities, they all got their big break in a completely different way. Some of them were Nepo babies, some of them got discovered on the internet, and hell, some of them even slept their way to the top.
Now, I'm not as famous as I thought I was, but
nope, not at
she
all.
did just say every celebrity became a celebrity in a different way and then listed 2 to 3 ways that encompass all celebrities. Because there are lots of people who became famous the same way, which the layperson and someone dumb like myself may say, I think there's a lot of people who became famous the same way. Like, for example, the internet.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
But all of them have this one thing in common. They weren't just in the right place at the right time. They all have the it factor, or what I call celebrity energy. So if you're looking for ways to cut through the noise so that you can catch your big break, you need to be the person who people want to bet on and be the person that people say yes to. You have to be the person that someone will pick out of a crowd and say, yeah, let's put our entire ad budget behind them. Let's give them a team. If you want to become that person.
Oh my God. This whole time, I was a person in meetings who people could say yes or no to. Yeah. And I never considered just being a person they say yes to.
And only yes.
and only yes. And for example,
yeah, please.
When a company was like, well, we're going to allocate a portion of our ad budget, I just said, okay. But what I should have said is allocate your entire ad
Give me the entire fucking ad budget now.
Give me the whole thing. Base your entire company around me, the celebrity, the it factor.
Yes. But there's one thing you aren't understanding. It's that we shouldn't have to ask. It should be given to us regardless.
So I don't just like wear a shirt that says, give me your ad budget.
That would be too on the nose, I think.
Oh, okay. They just offer it.
Yeah, they should just offer it every time.
Okay. All right. I mean, look, I haven't seen it, but what do I know?
So I hope that cleared some things up on celebrity energy. Help to make it clear like what that is.
It's clear that it's something. It's something that she keeps saying, and I don't think she ever really describes it, how to have it.
Yes.
She does describe that it is a thing that makes people bend over backwards and give you everything you want.
Well, she kind of always has the same line every video. The it factor, or this thing I call
celebrity energy. I noticed you were saying it in unison with her, and
Yes.
I tried to follow suit, but it didn't come as naturally to me.
yes. Well, it should in about 2 to 4 weeks.
2 to 4 weeks. Okay, cool. And is that before or after I pay the small sum of $3,000?
I've already taken it out of your account, so you are.
Hey, man.
all
Well,
good
thanks.
to go. Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Honestly,
Anytime.
thanks for doing me a solid.
Of course, dude.
I was wondering who was. I got an email about suspicious activity. And
I
was
don't
like,
worry
that doesn't
about
seem
it.
suspicious.
No, it's nothing.
Yeah,
It's just
no.
me.
No.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
just,
cool.
It's just me, Saji.
Hell yeah, dude.
Now, I think one of the big misconceptions that people think is that celebrity energy is like a confidence or it's exuding some type of quality, but the truth is celebrity energy is actually just the flow state. What I mean by that is when you
So now this is sounding even more like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No, exactly. Exactly.
You need to enter some sort of Zen state where you're controlling energy,
Yeah.
but it's celebrity energy.
It's celebrity energy.
It's like the dark matter that kind of keeps our universe in place.
Yeah.
You're bending
Yes.
people to your will,
To-
celebrity
yes.
style.
Like everyone will do anything for you without you having to say it. That's
Gotcha.
what you're trying to get to. But I do kind of love how she defines the energy as an even more vague term.
Vague thing, yeah. So it's celebrity energy, also known as the it factor,
factor.
also known as the flow state. I do think that at some point she has to mention aura.
Yes. Well, I can't.
Yeah,
give anything
I'm
away
jumping
in
ahead.
that
I'm jumping
show.
ahead. I haven't seen the
All
syllabus.
right,
I don't want to spoil myself.
Yeah,
okay,
please.
I'm sorry.
What I mean by that is when you are in a state of hyper presence, people are magnetically drawn to you. This is why there's this saying in acting that you never want to do a scene with a dog or with a baby because they're always going to do what's called pulling focus, which is basically that no one is going to want to watch you. You could be crying and really invested in your scene. You could be doing amazing work and everyone's just going to want to watch the dog or the baby.
So again, I don't know what I'm talking about here, but it sounds to me like if I were to hear this, I would think that she's just jealous of dogs and babies.
Yeah. So yeah, when I first heard this, I was kind of just like, okay, so you want all of the attention to yourself. Like, what if there's an acting scene with a dog or a baby? What do you do then? Do you
Right.
put
Then
them
she
in the
says,
scene?
I don't do those because they take away the attention
Yeah,
from me, the
From
celebrity,
me, the main character of my story, and
the
the
main
play,
character of the
apparently.
world.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
So do dogs have celebrity energy?
Good question. There are some dogs that are pretty famous. I can name a few. Like,
Or babies?
there are some babies.
Do they
that are
have
famous.
celebrity energy?
Right. So
Okay.
what I'm thinking is here, and I could be really far off, but if a famous baby is in a room with a famous person, they cancel each other out, therefore
Right.
allowing for the fame to continue. But however, if a baby is in a room with a famous person, the baby. Wait, no. Sorry. If a famous baby is in the same room as a famous person, they both explode immediately because it's way too much energy for anyone to handle.
That's too much energy.
Because it's just
You
like,
can't
whoa, how do
that.
you even control that? But if a baby,
And that's why she avoids it. That's why she avoids
yes,
scenes
because
with
she
babies.
might fucking explode, and that'd be terrible.
Oh my
if that happened.
god.
Yeah,
She's really figured it out.
she's
I'm
got all the
in
secrets.
awe.
All of it.
That's because they're in this hyper present flow state that we literally cannot help ourselves but look at.
So what she's saying is like, if you exude the level of confidence that everyone else perceives as being an asshole, everyone will pay attention to you. Right?
But you're not
Because-
an asshole. You're in a hyper. So like,
Right. Yeah. So they're perceiving you as asshole, but that's just what they've learned through their lives as not being famous.
Right.
You want to
Hyper-
embody the assholeness that people perceive of whoever is at the very top, the elites, right?
Okay,
Because
so-
if you want to
okay.
get there, you need to be that now.
So if I were to be at a dinner, let's say, and people are not paying attention to me, and then I go, hey, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. I'm the celebrity.
Yeah.
And then everyone looks over and maybe complains about my behavior.
Yes.
I should disagree and say, I'm not an asshole. I'm in a hyper-present
you're writing this
flow
down.
state.
Yes.
Is that correct? Yeah,
That is
no, I'm
correct.
trying to take notes.
Hyper-present
Okay,
flow state.
got it.
You are,
Got
in
it.
a sense, akin to the avatar. Everyone should absolutely bow down and respect you.
Got it.
Yes.
It's all coming together.
Our brain has an energetic threshold of what it feels comfortable receiving. What I mean by this is if you think about a thermostat, when it gets too hot, the air is going to kick on. When it gets too cold, the heat is going to kick on. This is because it preserves energy. Now, our brains do the same thing with the amount of fame that our brains feel comfortable perceiving. So you might want a massive amount of fame or a massive amount of money or whatever, but it's going to feel like an energy shift. It's going to feel like a change. It's going to feel like a threat to your subconscious mind. And so anytime you start to get past these ceilings, that's when your subconscious brain is going to kick on and be like, oh, whoa, no, 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 let's go back. And this is where self-sabotage kicks in, right? So this is where I see a lot of the time my clients, it's like they are going, they have this really great momentum, and then all of a sudden they pick a fight with their partner, they overspend, they overconsume in some way, they decide randomly to do something completely irrelevant. Or maybe like every time you have a viral video, then you're like, oh, actually I don't want to become a content creator, never mind. This is because your subconscious brain does not feel safe at this new level. So the work really is about rewiring your brain to continually feel safe being seen at every new level of fame. I've worked with all levels of artists, creatives, and influencers, from full-time students to award-winning red carpet celebrities. The work is just the same. It's a rinse and repeat process. I teach my clients a 6-step process for creating new levels of fame. But essentially, because our brains all work the same way, it doesn't matter which level you're at. You have to use the same process to rewire your brain and hack your nervous system just to get to that next.
Whew, well, I hope you got all that. I'm not playing it again.
Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna play this back.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
The reason I'm not richer and more famous is because I feel threatened by that. And then I actually self-sabotage to not be rich and famous. And she said something interesting that I wrote down, that all our brains work the same, which is something that I thought wasn't true before watching this. But because everyone, everyone's different.
Yeah.
And there's lots of variety to the way that people's brains work, almost famously so, or so I thought.
Or so you thought.
But now that I've learned about the energetic threshold, and my brain is a thermostat,
Yep.
It's all kind of, it's starting to click. It's starting to click.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much all of it. The key thing that she talks about here is trying to rewire how your brain works. So you basically want to, again, trick yourself into thinking you are famous, so that your brain feels safe in that environment, so that when you inevitably do become famous, it's already a thing that feels like it should be.
Yeah, because I do kind of wake up in the middle of the night, cold sweats, going, I'm too famous. I'm too famous. And then I go and do something horrible.
Like what?
I go and I delete all the videos on my channel, and I go to like a science fair for children, and I tell them that their ideas are bad and that they'll never amount to anything.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, and that these are all ways that I've self-sabotaged my career.
Oh,
and I think it's because and so I think it's because I haven't been able to break through my energetic threshold.
Right. So I think what you want to end up doing in those scenarios where you're lying in bed and you're freezing cold is, instead of getting up and completely trashing a children's science fair, you want to try to endure that cold so your brain can feel safe in that environment. Because if you're able to withstand any temperature, you can hypothetically withstand anything ever, I think, right? So
right, this is actually it's really I like that you've brought in the thermostat metaphor.
Thank you.
Because if you can handle any temperature of fame, then you'll be ready when the famous energy comes to you.
And also when climate change comes to a point where it gets very hot outside and you can't endure that, we will be able to endure that and be famous because we're going to be like the only ones left alive.
Right. Because I see. So it is literally a thermostat.
Yes,
also.
It is a thermostat. My house right now is at about 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Just so I can endure. Isn't that crazy? Yeah,
that is crazy.
And I don't feel a thing. I feel nothing at all.
I'm in sub-zero temperatures here. I just realized, and I didn't feel it.
You didn't feel it. Wow.
Things are freezing and encrusting with frost all around me. And
nice. And you don't feel it.
I'm okay. Shout out to the brain.
Shout out to the brain. You can do insane things when you really put your mind to it.
I think it's very humble. as a celebrity influencer, not in the traditional sense celebrity influencer, but quite literally influencing people to become celebrities, that she has hidden the number of likes on her posts.
That's actually so me. I do that to my Instagram post because I don't like to look at the number of likes, because when I'm so famous I don't see likes anymore. Like, it's not a number.
Oh yeah, because I think it makes sense for her as well, because
it makes sense for her.
It feels more approachable.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if I was seeing the millions of views that she was getting, I'd be like, well, now I feel like I'm competing with so many different people to be famous and harness my celebrity energy, but now I feel like she's just talking directly to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's what it's for. That's why it's there. I'm gonna play the video now. Is that okay?
Yeah. I'm just going to go over there and comment celebrity so that she can send me her free training.
Do you want to be the first celebrity in your family? Here are my 3 best tips to help you become famous that helped one of my clients get all the way to the Met Gala. Number 1, decide that you were meant to be famous and that your fame is inevitable. Number 2, use your creativity as your vice. Instead of turning to overconsumption like doom scrolling, overeating, overspending, when things feel hard, turn to creating art instead. This alone will make you better than 99% of your competition.
When there are things that are hard in your life, and you got into an accident, you got into a car crash, or you have a DUI, don't
make content.
Yes, make art. Yeah.
It's really interesting because she describes situations, overeating, overspending. Yeah. Those are things that people tend to do when they are exhausted, tired, pushed into a corner, either metaphorically or physically.
But what she's saying is you need to push through it.
Push through it.
Doing. Yeah.
Work even harder and create art.
Yes, because those are the people that break through.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So don't rest. Don't
sleep. Don't eat.
Don't sleep.
Don't use the bathroom.
Just push through it and create art.
Bike.
Got it.
Don't listen to music.
Just don't relax. That's for the lay people. That's for the civilians, not for us famoids.
Yes. We are extremely famous and will always be famous.
Third, develop the it factor, or what I call celebrity energy. Celebrity energy is that intangible quality that people are naturally drawn to. It's what makes you magnetic and sets you apart from people who are just talented. If you want to tap into celebrity energy, then head to the link in my bio for...
Right.
So, this is maybe a dumb question. When she's mentioned...
There are no dumb questions.
She mentions magnetism a lot.
Yes.
Does she mean literally being attracted to metals, or does she mean like metaphorically you have a field of attraction due to your celebrity energy?
Wow, that was a dumb question. I think what she means by that, Jarvis, is kind of both in a sense. Because when you think about famous anti-hero, former X-Men Magneto, his level of his...
Yeah, wait a second. I am thinking about him. And wait, let me finish your sentence.
Yeah, please.
He is both famous or infamous, same difference.
Yes.
And he quite literally can attract metals.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, and I just thought of it. Celebrities attract metals in the form of awards.
Oh,
boom,
the Oscars.
Give me that Oscar.
Or the Tonys.
Boom, give me that Golden Globe.
Are the other ones that I know of?
Yeah, give me that SAG award. Give me that something else. Give me that Tony. Give me that whole EGOT, actually.
Yes, they're all made of metal, and we attract them with our energies.
I'm in. I was in before, but now I'm even deeper in.
I'm calling bullshit on Tom Holland. In interviews, he says he does...
Okay, I just want to ask you your opinion on Tom Holland.
Before this bombshell reveal, I was going to say I love Tom Holland dearly as if he were my own friend, my own son, my own father.
So this is...
I love him like my blood. I love him in his movies. I love him in his stage plays. I love the way he says his name. I love the way he does his own stunts.
Right. Okay, so this is why you're not at the tier that you need to be, Jarvis. You need to be able to...
He's dating Zendaya.
Right. So that isn't the issue. She's great. The issue here is that you are unable to depict the difference between celebrities that have low-level energies and those that have high-level energies.
Are we saying that Tom Holland is a low-level energy celebrity?
I will allow Whitney to speak.
I'm calling bullshit on Tom Holland. In interviews, he says he doesn't care about fame. In fact, he says he hates fame. But this is just what celebrities say to make you not hate them. And I am so fucking tired of this narrative because it is stopping good-hearted artists, creatives, and influencers from becoming famous. Famous celebrities act like it's this dirty little secret, when in reality, every single person who is famous wants to be famous. Because fame is access. Fame is impact. Fame is being able to create at the highest level with the most creative people in your field. The problem is that our society, which was based on religious principles, tells us that it is important to be humble and to downplay our success and not be too cocky. Otherwise, people will feel bad. So celebrities and PR downplay their success to make them seem more relatable. But all of it is an act to keep you rooting for them. But let's be honest, if they didn't want to be famous, then they would just go get a different job. Oh, and all of those pretentious theater kids who say that they don't want to be famous actually just don't want to admit that they want something that they don't know how to have. There is nothing wrong with you for wanting to be famous and wanting to make an impact in a massive way.
There's so much in here. I mean, before this, I didn't know that when someone said that they didn't want to be famous, they were lying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I just know lots of people who do jobs that are not in front of the camera or acting. And I guess the reason that they're doing those jobs is because they actually suck and can't have the fame.
Yeah.
They're not cut out for the life, and they're coping because they can't be like me.
Right. Yeah. So what Tom Holland is doing, he's trying to keep people out. He's being inherently selfish. And this is important for you to understand, Jarvis, because when there are people that have such a high level energy as Tom Holland that we perceive, him saying that fame isn't a good thing, he doesn't like certain aspects of fame, is entirely intangible. It's not real.
Oh,
because
so
who wouldn't want to be famous in theory, right?
Right. Because he's clearly lying.
Yes, because fame can only be good. It gives you access.
It can only be good, and
it
there's
gives you
only
impact.
good things.
It gives you money. It gives you alcoholism most of the time.
You're not allowed, if you're dating Zendaya, you're not allowed to have negative feelings ever.
Yes, yeah. And
if you're Spider-Man, you can't experience negative emotion.
Yeah, how are you going to complain? You're Spider-Man.
How are you going to complain?
You know?
You're not allowed.
You're not allowed to complain.
Fuck Tom Holland.
Fuck Tom Holland. Fuck
that
Tom
guy.
Holland.
He's not even American.
He's not even American. I didn't know that. Actually, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I thought
he's lying. He's lying to us. He's pulling the wool over our eyes, just like he's lying in these interviews when he says he doesn't like being famous.
Sorry, you're confusing me. When you say he isn't American, he is not American. What does that mean? When he plays Spider-Man,
he's doing some. I think
accent.
he's harnessed his celebrity energy in a way that like tricks us into thinking he's one of us, when in reality he's actually from England.
Right, but he doesn't have an accent, so like he can't.
Well, he's hiding it actually, because I've seen leaked videos and footage of him when he doesn't think he's on camera, where he doesn't think we can hear him, and he has an accent.
I don't understand.
It's not to be trusted, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't like Tom Holland now.
Yeah, fuck that guy. And some would say if I wasn't being facetious for a conceit for a video, I would still love him.
Yeah.
But fuck him, dude.
Fuck Tom Holland.
Fuck that guy,
fuck
dude.
Tom Holland.
Oh, man.
Tom Holland. This is the last video I have for you. I hope you've been able to educate yourself well on fame, because this is all you get. This is the last thing.
Thanks for giving me time to transcribe all these videos into my notes.
Of course.
I know you probably edited it out of the video, but I did sit here for 45 minutes writing hyper present flow state over and over and over again to I kind of get into.
I did make you do that just so that you have it ingrained in your brain.
If people have seen that Simpsons meme of Bart Simpson writing on the chalkboard in detention, that was kind of like me writing hyper present flow state, energy threshold, self-sabotage.
Yes, except it's less like The Simpsons and more like Harry Potter, where every time you write it, it like goes into your skin.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
that's why I haven't been showing my hands.
Yeah. So when you enter the flow state and you get the energy aura, it'll glow through your skin and onto the parts that you have in your hand. The
Right.
things in the
And Professor Umbridge, who did that brutally to Harry Potter in the books, was good.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, and Harry was bad because he
wasn't
want to be
famous. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
He was famous, but he rejected it.
He rejected it.
Like a Tom Holland
Like a Tom
type.
Holland type. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
fuck that guy.
Fuck,
Dude. Fuck Harry
Tom
Potter.
Holland and Harry Potter. Jesus.
Fuck Harry
Christ.
Potter, dude. What the hell?
God damn it.
What the shit? Dude?
I hate British people.
Well, he's British?
So I've learned how to tap into what I call celebrity energy, which is the energy of being celebrated and the
Wait, can we pause? Can we pause? I know this is the last video that we're watching. She's talked so much about tapping into it, but she hasn't showed me how to do it. I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to tap into the celebrity energy.
Right. So I didn't want to tell you yet. It was supposed to be a surprise, but I guess I'll tell you. I bought us for $37 a celebrity energy hypnosis where we can fall under and convince our subconscious that we are extremely famous and therefore enter the flow state of celebrity energy.
Yes.
If you are ready to rewire your subconscious brain so that you feel safe being seen, I have good news. I've created a celebrity energy hypnosis that will teach your brain how to become a magnet for your desires without posting 10 times per day or sucking up to industry gatekeepers. And it's now available. Outcomes you can expect. Attract opportunities, fame, and followers from a place of fun and flow. Feel safe being seen by millions of people. Attract high-paying creative work and clients. Try this hypnosis for 21 days straight. And if you're not in love with it, I'll refund you for the purchase of the hypnosis. But we're already like pretty famous, so I think if we just do it once, we'll be able to.
Yeah, I think we should just have to do it once. Also, it's very kind of her to offer you a refund if and only if you try the hypnosis for 21 days straight, which is not a lot of days.
Yeah, I really.
That's such a small ask to get a refund of $37.
Yeah. But I don't do that because I know in the future I'm going to be really, really rich. So, this
Right.
definitely pay off.
Wait, can I'm just going to read quickly what people are saying.
Oh, yeah. What people are saying.
There's
this
is from Eliza,
One
which we
person?
all know Eliza. She's extremely famous.
She's famous in New
NYC
York
dancer
for,
and model.
for two things.
She said, "This meditation is working wonders. I booked a modeling gig by them seeking me out and made twice as much money from it than I was expecting. Also woke up to 500 new followers. I can't believe this worked so quickly." Just wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I just got a text message from my bank.
What did they say?
They just said, "Hey man, we just wanted to give you $1,000.
Wait, really?
We
Wait.
felt the shift
Wait,
in
no
your
way.
energy."
No way, Jarvis. I just got an email from my TikTok.
Yeah.
Wait, let me read it out. It says spam, but so interesting. It's definitely not.
Yeah, no, spam is just, that's a good thing.
Jarvis, I just gained 10,000 new TikTok likes on my most recent video.
This is,
we
we
didn't
haven't even
notice
started
yet.
the meditation. We were just reading Eliza's testimonial, and I think that's something really about our energy.
I'm
Shift.
shaking, Jarvis. I'm shaking.
I'm shaking
Oh
too.
my gosh. Okay, that's fake. You're faking it.
No, this is
I'm
real.
not even trying. Okay, so I am about to play it. I just want you to get into the right headspace, clear your thoughts, and make sure you're in an environment that is either very hot or very cold.
It's very cold where I am right now.
Perfect.
Just make yourself comfortable lying with your feet not quite touching and your hands not quite touching. And I want you to look up as high as you possibly can, as if you're looking into your own eyebrows. Because when you look up, keep your eyeballs up and then close the lids down. That's when you go into the most suggestible state there is. So lying down with your feet and hands apart,
It's fine.
look
No,
up
we
as
can
high as you can, as if you're trying to look into your own eyebrows. Fix your eyes to a real or imagined spot overhead and breathe in and breathe out. And take another deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out.
She's giving us these instructions very
fast.
quickly. It's hard to,
I can't breathe.
do it all so fast.
Breathe in. And as you
Look into my
I
eyebrows,
feel more
breathe in,
anxious
breathe
than
out.
before.
just close your eyelids right down right now. Just quickly close your eyelids
Oh,
down.
shit.
And as
Okay.
your eyelids shut down, you can just allow a drifting, floating feeling to develop in your body.
You don't need to make anything happen. Just let it happen. Just let that drifting, floating feeling take over. And I want you to get that same looking down feeling that you might get as you look over a balcony or down a flight of stairs. You are looking down 10 steps. You have that looking down sensation right now. You are moving on to step 10 as each muscle, every nerve turns loose.
Step 10.
Wait, what?
Then you go deeper.
I didn't know we were at 1.
You're taking step
I didn't know we
9.
started.
You can feel your feet treading each step. You're taking step 8. You can hear your feet making contact.
We're now
Every
step 8.
As you go deep,
I didn't learn
you're
these
taking
steps.
step 7.
Yeah,
You can see your feet moving onto every step as you go deeper into an
I think she means when you
awareness of
step,
yourself.
literal steps on the
6
stairs.
now.
So like in
As
place,
each
I think you're
muscle,
supposed to walk.
every nerve turns
Which is what I'm doing
loose,
right now.
lets loose,
Walking in.
and
Yeah,
you
I'm
go
walking.
deeper.
I'm walking.
You're taking
walking
step
here.
5. You're halfway
I'm already
down,
on.
drifting way down deep. You're taking step 4, going even deeper. You're taking step 3. As each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you
Why is
go
she counting
deeper.
the
You're
steps
taking
down?
Step 2 as you gently,
But she's, like,
calmly, easily
skipping
move
steps.
into an
I,
even
like, jump down the
deeper
stairs?
state. You're
Yeah.
taking step 1 and just let yourself go deeper. You don't actually have to do anything. Your inner mind will do everything for you. Just let yourself
She's saying we don't have
go
to do anything, but
deeper.
she's also
Every
describing a
time
lot
I
of steps
click
that we
my
have to take.
fingers and say the word sleep deeply, you'll find yourself
Sleep.
letting go more and more. Just go deeper. Sleep deeply. Just drift deeper.
Sleep EP? Is that what you said?
Perfect. Deeper. Try to open your eyes. Find that they are sealed tight. Go
How did she do
deeper,
that?
Deeper, deeper. You did great. You've passed every test. You
Thank
can
you.
feel really proud of yourself because you've proved to
I'm
me
so
what
proud.
I already knew. You've proved to yourself what maybe you didn't know, that you have got a gift
8 minutes later.
of attention, and you feel absolutely comfortable as you speak. You feel calm and composed and relaxed as you speak. Your energy radiates and you feel happy and delighted and comfortable as you speak. And you love sharing your
As you
needs with
speak.
people who meet them and you meet their needs. You give and receive, and you can see yourself moving on from one phenomenal, extraordinary accomplishment to another. You like people and people like you. People like you because you like them. They like you because you like yourself. You have a
Yeah.
voice and you are delighted to use it. You have a message and you are thrilled to share it. You are here in the world with other people, none of whom are perfect nor even want to be perfect.
But we are.
And you love the fact that
True.
they're all flawed and
Yeah,
having
because we're
flawed
perfect.
relationships.
Everyone else
with
is
other
flawed 'cause I'm perfect.
people. And that makes you happy because you're real, you're
I'm perfect.
authentic. People like you like them, and most of all, you like yourself. You really and
Right, she
truly
just said that, I
like
think.
yourself because you have a wonderful message. And the rest of your life is so exciting because what you want wants you. What you are moving towards is moving towards you, and that
This is
your voice.
Maybe the fastest meditation
So,
I've ever
feeling
experienced.
excited, feeling amazing, feeling wonderful, feeling phenomenal, feeling great about this session, feeling great about yourself, feeling wide awake, fully awake, and bringing this all back with you and knowing it's always here and getting immense delight and feeling amazing, feeling phenomenal, feeling powerful, feeling empowered, feeling liberated, feeling free. You open
I
your
feel
eyes,
so
fill up your
liberal right
lungs.
now.
Take a long,
so
deep
liberated
breath,
and
whenever you
liberal.
play this recording before sleeping, you're drifting to a deep sleep, and in your dream, the most healing.
Wait a second. So
releasing,
are we
liberating
awake or are we
I
drifting
think
into
she
a
said
deep
if
sleep?
you're sleeping,
Anytime
this
at
is
all,
for your sleep.
including-
Right, because this is so relaxing. I could listen to it while I
It's
sleep.
so relaxing and it's optional for when you it's for both occasions. I wake or
How she
sleep.
managed to slip that in very deftly.
I know.
It was impressive.
Yeah, that was very fast paced, very harsh. Didn't feel at ease. I didn't feel peaceful. But if I did feel anything at all, it was that
You feel famous.
I feel famous. I feel perfect. I feel unflawed. There are no chisels in my skin. Like
no
Beautiful.
flaws, everything
Yeah.
flawless. Sorry, I just got an email from the Academy. They said I'm nominated.
nominated.
For an
Wait,
Oscar.
I'm gonna refresh see if I got an email. Let me see if I got an email from the Academy. I've been in a few things. I've been in a few YouTube videos. Refreshing. Huh, weird. I didn't get anything. Wait, you're saying that you got one from the Academy, like right now? Like
Yeah, they said we wanted to celebrate you cementing your spot as the most famous guy.
right. That's great.
Unfortunately, Saji is not the most famous guy. He wanted your spot, but he didn't want it enough.
What?
So
I
he's
showed
gonna
you.
have to be number 2.
Hey, you can't just.
Yeah.
You can't just.
This
I
student
showed
has become
you.
the master.
I
Student
showed
has
you
become the
course.
master.
I showed you how to radiate celebrity energy, and what do I get? in
And
return?
guess who's radiating it?
I dressed
this
up
guy.
like you.
You did.
I stole the chain from you, and then gave you
You
another one that
did.
looks exactly the same.
Arrgh. I'm not angry. I'm famous.
You're not an
So I'm not
asshole.
being mean to you. I'm not being an asshole. I'm exuding celebrity energy.
It's so
okay?
powerful. Your energy is so powerful.
Watch as I look into my eyebrows.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He is a beacon of energy and fame. I will say, Jarvis, the only reason that I can see that you have a lot more fame than me is because your name has alliteration and mine doesn't. Yours is Jarvis Johnson. It rolls off the tongue. Mine has an
Does
S
roll
and
off
an
the tongue.
SH, so it just doesn't. It
Well,
doesn't
see,
flow
I
as
actually-
fluidly as I would like it to.
You do also have the double letter initial thing going, but unfortunately S is just later in the alphabet. So you naturally are going to be alphabetized behind me, and that's probably the
I didn't
reason.
even think about
Yeah.
it like that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. You got Jarvis, and there's no letters before that J, by the way.
I didn't even learn the alphabet. There's no way
Yeah,
for me to
it's-
check that at all.
JK, elemental
I
P,
skipped that
QRS,
one day of
VUV,
class where they taught
W,
the alphabet.
QRS, that's you.
There's
DUV,
no way
WXYZ.
for me to find out any more information on the alphabet at all. I have to take your word for it.
You have to take my word for
I
it.
just got Jarvis.
You got Jarvis.